Good morning, guys. I'm not really sure if you can hear me. Can you hear me now? Sound check. Oh no, I think my mic is broken. I am trying to get as many candies today because this is the last day. But there is a background noise though. Let's figure it out. What is it? Sorry about that. Let's figure it out. What's causing the sound? Out. No, there's a button. I think this is better now. Can you hear the background? So I'm trying to do the Kill Infected and Explorer trail, but it takes a while for me to do that. But the only reason why I usually play State of Survival nowadays is because of this. I don't know, I never enjoyed Migo 1 and yet, but this Migo 3 is actually making me play this game again. For some reason, I don't know why. I always want the Visionary, but it says here, once infected cells are clear the squad. I'm gonna go with the Visionary. It takes a while for them to find it. Are they doing? Oh, I don't have tiles. I'm looking for the mist. Yeah. Oh, I'm still at 80 and we got defeated by that. I need to build more tech. I am so eager to use my raid pass, but I don't have a lot of good stats at the moment. So I'm gonna wait for that later on. Maybe in. I'm trying to test some heroes. Which of these heroes gives me more damage? For those who sent me a message yesterday or last night, I wasn't able to reply because I was sleeping. And the reason why I use these sets of heroes. It's because these are the sets of heroes that give me the most damage at the moment. So it is really dependent on your build and how you build your account. Some people actually get higher damage when they are using Magnus or another set of heroes. But for me, I tested a few of this and they don't really give me as much as what the others have. Okay, let's try Magnus Lucan Cardini. But I need to increase the level of my Cardini because it's on a level 55 at the moment. It's not maxing scales. You guys know that I stopped playing SOS for like 2 months. I stopped spending. I don't really play every day anymore. But then when this Migo 3 came out, I was just like, okay, I want to play this game again. And then for the last 3 weeks, I think, or 3 days, I've been like playing this. Let me see if what is the rank of my Cardini, guys. I think my Cardini is and still. Oh, he's max 5 now. My Greem still needs working on that. I think the Generation 8 heroes that I only got is this Hank, but he's level 5 in skills already because I'm not a rally leader anymore. I'm just a healer now after stopping 3. So all of these are level 1s, even Courtney. I'm still thinking if I'm going to increase them, level them, or upgrade them, all of these. But I don't know. So Wako, Luca, and Miho. I tried that last night. I'm going to show you. But my Wako died because I never used Wako before. Oh, both of my resonating heroes are still purple. I didn't upgrade them. So this is for Wako last night. And then this was for Mike Maddie. A lot of people are telling me to change this Mike though. So this is the result for my Magnus. This is for the same build of monsters, guys. So I started testing that from Mike, Maddie, and Hank. Hank is really bad. He kicks out all your heroes backwards, and if you're doing their bounder heroes, you usually kick them out farther away. So I stopped using that Hank. Then for Magnus and for the set of Miho, it's the 1.6, but it is better than Hank. And then this is Ash. And then for the Wako, probably if my Wako is legendary, he's going to beat this one. But since Wako is still purple, like all of them, so see my Daryl is still purple, and my Wako is still purple. I never get them to legendary, guys. I don't know. Maybe the reason why I never did them. This was even before I was spending, when I was still spending in the game, and then I stopped playing this. I stopped spending. I think the only thing that I spent for this entire event is, let me see. So I only spent this I think this was the one for the Migo Info War. That's the only pack that I bought. And then Trina's bundle. And then the heroic deal to get her fragments. Yep, those are the purchases that I did. I just stopped spending in SOS. And after I spend done spending, I used to be a rally leader here. But when I stopped spending after 2 weeks, I think, I became a filler. So now I just try to increase or upgrade my base and my account or my heroes up to level 5 and I just join. I stopped playing Capital Clash as well. But I think my saving grace of playing this game again is this Amigo 3. I don't know why. A lot of people are angry about this Amigo 3, but I enjoyed it. I try to not upgrade this because I don't play Capital Clash. I want to focus on this part here rather, the underground, and this part. What the hell? I think there is a glitch. I never made this 981,200 attacks here. Ah, yeah, I remember you. The funny part about this is I like doing guides, but when it comes to my gameplay, I'm so lazy to do it to myself. Let's see if how many people are able to. So two. Only two people from 106 got the skins. See my rank there? I was just using this one to make video last time. But I'm gonna use my 2000 later. And there's a lot less people playing now. And then for the skin event as well, I never push to get a lot of items. I just make sure that I get all the candies that I need here. And once I hit that last stage here, I just stop playing it. And then just go back to these ones. So for the last 5 days, I was just focusing on these four here. I never paid attention using backups and speed ups. Now this is not in PTR server, this is in live server. I only go to PTR when there are new things that are coming out, but I think I bought this one. Yeah, I also bought the tank yesterday. Oh, I used to play, like, I am very competitive with skin events with a different. Oh my Mimo crush. I am very competitive before when I started playing State of Survival like 2 years ago, but nowadays I just get the minimal rewards as I can. I just log it off. My Mimo is being mad to me today. Which state is dead now? With all the accounts that I have, I think the newly merged state is the most dead one. 106 is dead. I usually play in 106. State 7 is dead, which is also merged with State 8, which is unusual because they did a merge, but they only did 1 plus 1, so I don't think there is much to see there. It's just like one state, one dead state, and you just add on like a few accounts to play. I don't know why my Mimo is acting bad today for me. Let's go. Let's try to check other states. So this is my account in state 822. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think the older the states are, the dead they are. This state in 832 is dominated by Japan players. This is when they release, I think, the new server for Japan. Then when I found out that they added a new server for Japan, I just joined here and then built my account. I think I dropped like 200 for this one, and then I just went back again. Why do you hate Underground 8? It's so cool. I don't know how to go back to this one, guys. How do you go back from here? Say from state 1 to 31, we need merges bad as well. He is hating Underground. I'm liking it and you're hating it. You know the funny thing about this SOS? So 2 years ago, I wrote a guide for the Alliance Showdown and then Reserva League, I think. but they still haven't updated that part. It's been like how many patches already happened in Reservoir League and in Alliance Showdown, and they still have my guide in there. Yeah, I think this version is Underground is better compared to the version of when they first came out. I'm not I'm not really playing in this state. Not a lot are getting the stitches. If you see the ranking, mostly these are Japanese players here. I think from 8. Yep, see the ranking? Most are Japanese players. A lot are Japanese. Let's try to check other accounts. I don't remember how many accounts I actually have in most states. But in every 50 states, I got one account there, guys. I just don't talk. I never talk in alliance chat or state chat. You should check what I am playing, Binod. It's Ants. It's pretty similar to SOS, but instead of building troops, you are going to breed ants. And I am also playing Forsaken World now, but it's not really for. Oh, they give me an option to move. So one of them players asked me if Teddy, if you're going to be asked about your opinion about State of Survival, what is your opinion about them? I mean, in the early game, when I first released this game 2 years ago, it was fun. I enjoyed it. That's the reason why I started doing videos and writing or doing a website for them for free and then building up collab. But as they progress, I mean, I understand that there is always a good development. Whenever your game is getting better, you do good development as well. But the only thing that I don't really like about State of Survival is the fact that they are releasing what do you call that? They are releasing features like it's really really quick, like in 2 3 months, and you got new features again. I think 775 is for Koreans or Taiwan players, if you see that. Not bad with the chaos. But I'm not really sure if how active the state is. Let's go back to 106, guys. If you have a bank, then SOS game is for you. How if you select give up? If you click that give up thing, it just will keep you from that state. And I don't want to do that. I'm probably going to visit 778. No, I'm not gonna go to Korean State. I mean, I enjoyed the first year of playing State of Survival. You know, I don't want to be a hypocrite about that. And me doing a YouTube video, having a YouTube video is not really my goal before, but when I started doing videos for my alliance, that's when SOS talked to me and asked me if you want to make videos for State of Survival. And I didn't anticipate the amount of players that actually play this game, and I never expected that my YouTube channel is just going to grow. I was expecting that, okay, I'm gonna be good with 1,000 subscribers and only a few players watching me, just my friends, and I'll be okay with that. It wasn't really my goal to, go hard and focus on doing videos for State of Survival because I got enough as a job. I'm waiting for this to finish. Don't tell people in 106 and in my collection that I'm waiting for this to when you can actually send marches now. I don't want to do the explore thing for the big bosses. I just wanted to do the last hit for this because the last hit will give you a minimum, I think, 7 or 8,000 cell samples. But yeah, if you always remember how it was before when you started in SOS, you would feel like, it wasn't the same like it used to. But yeah, I need to change my heroes, guys. I can't hit like 1 million now. Like it makes me feel bad. No more people here. I don't want to challenge the Wallace. I'm just waiting for it to march so that I can save up my tanks. Legendary heroes, including let's use it is one male. Maybe we put Nicola. Ah, that's one. Yeah, I'm just waiting for that because the last hit for marches and not the challenges and this big bosses will give you more points. So I'm waiting for that. But I'm really, really bad with timing, guys. That's why when I know something, like for the stitches, I just share it. But actually, I wasn't able to get it because I don't really pay attention. But I got an HQ skin via the crate. It's dead. But I'm a real champ. I'm still a nice guy. It depends. Being nice is not. Oh, so which one should I choose, guys? I don't want to use my thanks. Let's try Miho and then Wako. Because Mo got better chances last night with using these heroes. So let's change it to Wako and then use Miho for that. Why I keep kicking that? I'm not gonna use any skills. So I need to build my suppression because I didn't pay attention to that. Like I'm telling you guys, the only thing that this account works is with the Mike, Maddie, and Li. It doesn't work with other sets. I don't know why. Like in every in Yeth and in Migo, only this set works well for me. The rest doesn't work right. See? I need to wait for the mob tiles. I don't want to do the challenges first. Oh, I got a skin from my stash of goodies built up over the years. So you got the ranking then, the top 10? Or you got it from the full price? So since we're waiting for that tile, I'm gonna do my candies. Maybe I'm going to drop 1000 candies for what you say rage. Let's do the raid one. When you're a lazy person but you play the game. It's it at 1000 guys. Let's see how much am I gonna get. So let's check what I've got. I want to change this, but customer service doesn't want to change. When I sent them an email, like I said that I have too much tactical design that I want to change to other items. Even if it's just like, I just wanted it to change to hero gears or like the alloy or anything, and they told me that they are not supposed to be changed to other things because tactical design is a must for this game. And I was like, oh hell, that what am I gonna do with that 10,000 then? Okay, let's do the 1,000, guys. Let's see how many free attacks we can get for 1,000 rage. That will be a lot. Uh, I don't know. Don't ask me how I end up with 10,000 tactical designs. So when I started this game and I started in a new state, I am a lazy farmer. I don't really gather. So trust me, I'm one of those players who used to buy resources packs, but don't blame me. That's my dilemma now, though. What am I gonna do with 10,000 tactical designs? We can exchange. I can give you my tactical designs, Terry. So you're down to 400. Let's stop when we reach 1,000 candies and see how many attacks can we make for that. I always tell my friends, for those who are, F2P and low spender, I always tell them that whenever a new feature is out in State of Survival, don't compete with spenders in week one of that. Wait for like 2 to 3 weeks before you use your items for you to get a chance to rank, because the first 2 weeks for every feature in SOS, especially if it's a skin event before, you're not gonna stand a chance for spenders, because for every items that you hoard for like 3 months, they just only going to buy all the packs and they are going to beat you. Alright, so 461. I forgot how we started with. And then later on, I'm gonna do a normal drop for that, just for the sake of being lazy. So for 1,000, I was able to get 217. The only rewards that you're gonna get is a thank you for doing it. I wonder if how much, guys, did you spend to get your rankings. Like, when yesterday when I released that video for Underground Amigo 3, someone got mad at me because he told me that I shouldn't do trick videos because spenders are just lazy. In my defense, of course, in the defense of spenders, of course, not all spenders are lazy, guys. Some of these spenders I know are actually smart. I'm not gonna say a name, but I know a spender who actually plan out his spending. I mean, he will buy packs, but he will know, or he will plan out when is he going to drop all the items and what event. Let's get more candies, guys. Like, that person was so mad at me, he even sent me a message and then told me that, Teddy, can you please stop doing all this guide, all this trick? It started with the stitches, with the HQ skin. And I was like, so if I'm not going to do that, what else am I gonna post then? If I cannot reply to every message that I receive, that's the reason why I just make a video instead of replying to each one of you. It's because it got the same question. It's the same reason why I never do PvP guides like battle reports, how your battle works, because of the same reason. If you notice, I don't make PvP guides, guys. I'm just like, what did I do? I'm just sharing you what you need to do. I mean, let's be honest though, games like this is a pay to win. Regardless if how hard you play the game, there are also people, if you are playing the game because you are having fun and just for a hobby, then so be it. But you need to accept the fact as well that there are also people who enjoys the game and spend their money on the game out of their hobby. Like they enjoy, you do you. If you enjoy the game and you spend, that's fine. If you enjoy the game and you are an F2P, that is okay as well. You don't need to get angry because someone is spending money in their game. It's their money, it's their game. How can you stop that? Like, how can you force someone to, hey, stop spending your money in the game? As long as they don't go bankrupt, that is fine, I think. And even if they go bankrupt, that's fine as well. It's their money. I don't know. I think it is the stigma of this game or games like this. But I've been playing games since I was like 9 or 11, and I've seen it all, like the bullying, the harassment. Some people spend money beyond what they earn if just for the game. And it just don't bother me. I mean, you do you. Like I always tell them people, you do you, guys. If you want to spend on your game, just spend it out. If you want to be an F2P, be an F2P. But the only F2P, or not rather, not spenders that I don't like are the spenders who actually make their states dead. No offense to those who are doing that, but you cannot complain that your state is dying if you are one of the reasons as well that makes your state die. Like if you're a spender, if you're a player who attacks little ones out of events just for your kill counts, those are the players that I don't really make friends with, because if we see that you're big, you see that you're strong, but what's the point of attacking people? Let's say one excuse would be resources. Okay, that's given. You attack someone because they are sitting in a lot of resources. Okay, that is the fault of the person who opened all their backpacks and showed up their resources. But if you are the kind of player that is just going to go every day, every single day, out of events, and just kill everyone because you are chasing that leaderboard kills, then Holly. So the limit for the kill infected used to be 120, but I only did like 20 or 30 of this. Let's see how many explore can we do. I am taking this opinion. It's because when I started in state 35, the first top global player was Casada by that time. I'm not really sure if the new states remember him, but he was a long-term top 1 global player before in his time, before he quit. I mean, before he gave away his account. I'm not really sure if that person who handled his account now actually bought the account or it was given to him. But when I started playing in state 35, so most of my games and every game that I play, I always run F2P. I will only spend if I enjoy the game. So that time I was running F2P because I think that was like I'm like 2 or 3 weeks old in that state 35. And then Casada, he wanted to merge his alliance with another alliance, and some players don't want to do that, of course. Some players wanted to have their own team, and then he got mad. So we are top 2 by that time, and all he did was just like sitting in our hive and attacking all of us. So the next person, he was HQ30. That was the time when there was no plasma 1 to 8. The highest settlement before was only HQ30, and the highest gears before was the Daredevil or the purple ones. Those were the highest or the max account before. So he was level 30 in a span of 2 weeks, and then the next higher players below him are like level 25, 24. So you see the difference from that. And then when that alliance declined his offer to merge with his alliance, he started killing all of us, like literally every day. He said in state chat that until you are going to join me, I'm not going to leave your hive. And that's the time that I got so annoyed. And I was like, I just wanted to play my game. Why I am part of this fiasco? And then I moved to state 77. And then no, I will move to state 74. But we kept the same name, like the same game names. And he figured out that we moved to state 74 and he followed us there. And he built another account just to attack any of my alliance leaders and then some of the alliance members that came with us. And then our alliance leader said that maybe we should move to 77 and change our names, like, different names so that he won't know it was us. I don't know what's the problem with that guy though. Like every now, like if people are going to ask me if Daddy, is there a person who actually made you mad in State of Survival? Actually, there are only two people who actually made me really, really angry in State of Survival. Like two players. One person is at Casada, and the second person is the same guy from that state. I'm not really sure if what is his account name now, but I think he goes by the name Chris. He is the mini Casada. Like he just, I don't know. Like, hey dude, what's your issue? Are you quitting for good? I'm not really quitting yet. The such boss is bullshit. Does it show up when it wants? So, okay. I'll give you the last tip for the stitches. Okay. Maybe today will be your chance to get your HQ skin. Let's go back to treat and treat. So now I have the level 2 farmer, right? And oh, I missed the timer. So it's 2 p.m. and 4 minutes now. So what you do, so the level 1 mummy infected, it will go to level 2. Once you see that level 2 infected farmer there, you set it into 4% and wait for the timer in the hour to drop, because you need to make sure that you haven't killed that level 2 farmer. So let's do it. Let's drop that. Let's find the level 2. You made. So this is the infected. You see this level 2 here. So once you, one sec. Okay, I'll show you guys how. So this is the level 2 now. So you need to make sure that level 2 is not going to be killed, because if you kill that level 2 at 0 timer on the hour, it will respawn a level 1, and then you need to find a level 2 again to kill before the stitches come. So in some states, you can see here that it shows here like the stitches is disappearing in 5 minutes or something. So what you need to do is to put that level 2 at 4%. So here, or you can put it at 10%. Once your timer, I can show the timer here. How am I going to show you the timer, guys? Yeah, this is the last day. I killed the bosses too quick to see. I'm sorry, just misread the caption for the last day in survival. So this is how it looks like. You need to make sure that in level 2 will be there before the timer change. So for example, it is at 259.59 timer. So you need to put that in 4% or even 10%, or how, dependent on how fast you can click. So the goal here is never kill that level infected before the timer or the timer change or the hour change, because if you kill that early, then it will respawn a level 1 instead of the stitches. If you are late to click that at 0 as well, then you won't be able to get, the stitches is going to come out, but it's gonna go fled or escape. So make sure that this is the timer here. This person. So at 0 UTC, I mean at 0000, like 1 hour or 1 UTC, that once you put it in 4% at 0 at the exact timer, how am I gonna put this? I'm having a hard time explaining it. Or you can set it at 58 so that at 58% or 40% and then use rage. Once you reach that rage there, let's say 40%. So your timer, you need to click the rage button here at XX 59 x 58 seconds to the hour. And then that's when you use the rage. It's the same with the crate, guys. So every day this crate opens as well, but you need to put a timer. When are you going to put that, or when you are going to open the crate? Because the crate collection, the chest always opens at 0 UTC. If you notice that, 0 UTC, chest is at 0 UTC. So all of these chests, you will get your luck at 0 UTC. I'm going to leave my infected farmer at that, and then later at 3 p.m. It's 2 p.m. where I'm at now. It's 2 p.m. in Vietnam. So at 3 p.m. I'm gonna play that and see if I'm going to win an Asia skin. But I'm not gonna record it here. Like, I'm gonna go soon, guys. I am happy though that I got messages from players and never got an HK skin, like a permanent one. And they sent me a message that Dia was able to get a permanent skin for the very first time in State of Survival for free. And like, those are the things that makes me happy when I see players that never own anything, like the ones who got their first permanent skin. Those are the people that makes me happy. I don't know why. Like, for me, even if I don't get any permanent skin, it's fine for me as long as I see people or players who at the very first time they were able to get their HQ skin. I don't really use all the skins. I have all the skins, but I'm gonna activate them, but I don't really use them. Like, I just remove all of it. I use this because I like how simple it is. I have this. See that? My only pumpkin is for 3 days. But the rest of the skins, I don't really use them. You still have 8 hours, guys. Don't lose your hope. Do it every hour. And make sure that you let that level 2 comes out first before you burn your candies. And another trick for that, if you use the rage one, like here, once you press 3 or 4 times of the rage and the stitch never came out, stop doing it. Do it another hour. So for example, if you click your rage for 4 times at 0, or once the timer change or the hour change and you haven't seen any of these stitches, stop doing that and do it again the next hour. Because after using rage for 5-6 times on the hour, the stitch is not gonna come out, guys. So don't waste your candies for that. Yeah, you still have like a few hours to go.